been a long process for you to get to this point, pro day. How do you feel like you performed?
I feel like I performed very well, especially with the new quarterback out there. We adjusted very well, so yeah, it went really good.
What were some of your goals, maybe going into the pre-draft process?
Just to accomplish what I wanted always to accomplish, especially because it was a dream come true for me. So it was always that time.
What's the feedback you're hearing from teams so far about what you bring to the table, what they like about you?
I heard from like 20 teams. They especially just talking about my speed and I can play both sides, inside and outside. And they always said we can't forget about special teams. So they talking about both.
Talking about special teams, did you see the new kickoff rule that they announced? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I just seen that like an hour ago. I'm ready to see how it happened, but it's definitely kind of new for me.
How much different is this process for you with, obviously you have a kid and a family to support where you're maybe in a different situation compared to many other guys looking to get drafted?
Well, with my son, he pretty bad right now, so I'm going to put time out. So we're going to see how that goes.
Obviously, Tilly, you're a guy that had a lot of options out of high school, but this is a different deal. You don't get to do the choosing; they get to choose you. How different is that for you?
It's very different because when I was at the combine, it was so new for me because I was like, whoa. But I adjusted very well, so I'm ready to see how that everything will turn out.
Speaking on your time here, you sign up for one offense, then you're in the air raid, and then you're a different offense last year. How did you feel like you adjusted to all the different offenses and coaches that you played for over the years?
I adjusted very well, but I really think it helped me overall because I done been under like 2 or 3 different offenses, so it's not gonna be no problem for me to adjust in the NFL. So I'm ready for that.
Do you have any visits coming up, and if so, where?
I got April 2nd and April 3rd. I got the Browns. April 10th and 11th, I got the Vikings.
With the draft coming up in a month, what would it feel like to hear your name called on draft weekend?
It ain't gonna seem real until it get called. I can't tell you how I feel right now. It's all just a dream right now.
Do you have a message to Mississippi State fans, or maybe what the fan base has meant to you through your time at Mississippi State?
I'm gonna miss them days for sure, but I'm gonna have to catch a few games for sure. But they meant so much. They meant so much to me during the season. Well, all throughout my time, I always here. So, like every time I touch the ball, they always get live. Like kick return, they get live before they even kick the ball. So, yeah, I owe them everything. For real.
From your perspective, the value of a day like today, because obviously scouts and teams are maybe looking at film from live games, but here to see you do these different drills, what do you feel like the importance of that is?
It's very important because especially because it's a lot of new faces around, and it's like you have to adjust to them and you got to adjust fast. You can't be just timid or just to be out there, but you have to take care of your business for sure.
Your meeting with scouts was kind of your sales pitch on why you should take to Griffin this draft.
I got that question so many times. I always tell them I'm a very versatile player, and I know I use my speed. I know the game very well, so it's just a matter of time before they see me in their uniform.
And what do you kind of focus more on your special teams game or your game as a receiver when you kind of speak from the game?
I always talk about both because I can't leave one out. I always talk about special teams and receiver, outside, inside, punt return, and kick return. So I talk about all.